Episode 19, the decision that changed everything. Morning sun bled into Adrian's apartment, soft golden light cutting across the hardwood floor. For once, Maya woke before him. She rolled onto her side, watching his chest rise and fall. The steady rhythm almost surreal after the chaos of the boardroom. She could have stared forever. But Adrian's phone buzzed on the nightstand, shattering the peace. Maya groaned. That thing has an agenda against me. Adrian stirred, blinking awake. His voice was rough, sleep-heavy. Ignore it. It's been buzzing since last night. He sat up, running a hand through his messy hair. If it's Carver, I can't ignore it. Maya reached for the phone first, snatching it before he could. Breakfast first. Bad news can wait till we've had carbs. He gave her a look, stern lawyer mode, so she reluctantly handed it over. He swiped, scanned, and froze. Maya's stomach flipped. Okay, not the reaction I was hoping for. Adrian swallowed hard. It's from Carver's office. He wants us there. Now. The ride to Carver Holdings was silent, tension humming between them. Adrian gripped the steering wheel like it was the only thing tethering him. Maya, trying not to chew her nails, tapped her foot against the floor mat. Hey, she said finally. Whatever happens, you've got this. Even if Richard somehow wormed his way in, you fought clean. That counts for something. Adrian glanced at her, a small smile tugging at his lips. You're infuriatingly optimistic, and you're annoyingly pessimistic. Balance. The boardroom was colder today, both in temperature and atmosphere. Mr. Carver sat at the head again, the board members arranged like judges. Richard and Victoria were already there, lounging with smug patience. Maya wanted to throw water in their faces. Mr. Carver began without a preamble. We've reviewed both presentations. Both sides made compelling arguments, but only one can represent Carver Holdings moving forward. Maya held her breath. Adrian sat perfectly still, though she noticed the faint tightening of his jaw. Mr. Carver's gaze swept the room. Richard's proposal was aggressive, profitable, but risky. Adrian's approach was cautious, measured, and rooted in integrity. Ultimately, we decided. The pause was cruel, deliberate. To appoint Adrian Cole as our primary counsel, relief flooded Maya so fast she almost shouted. Adrian exhaled slowly, nodding respectfully. Thank you, Mr. Carver. I won't disappoint you. But just as Maya's grin broke free, Carver's next word sliced through it. However, we also recognize the potential value in Richard's strategy. Therefore, we've decided to retain both firms, Adrian Cole as lead counsel, Richard Langford as secondary counsel. You'll work side by side. The air dropped out of the room. Maya's jaw fell. Adrian stiffened. Richard's grin spread like wildfire. Side by side? Adrian repeated, voice low with disbelief. Mr. Carver nodded. Checks and balances. One ensures stability, the other pursues growth. Together, Carver Holdings benefits from both worlds. Victoria's eyes glittered with victory. Richard leaned back, smugness radiating off him. This should be fun. Richard drawled. Maya nearly leapt across the table. Fun? You mean a nightmare. Funny. Richard shot back smoothly. That's exactly what I was about to say about you, Mr. Carver ignored the bickering. This is final. I expect professionalism. If either of you undermines the other, you'll both be out. Adrian forced composure, though Maya saw the storm in his eyes. Understood. Richard smirked. Crystal clear. Outside the boardroom, Maya exploded. Are you kidding me? Working with Richard? With her? Adrian pinched the bridge of his nose. It's not ideal. Not ideal. That's like calling a hurricane a light drizzle. They're going to sabotage you every chance they get. Adrian's lips curved faintly. You sound like me. Don't you dare lawyer smile at me right now, Maya snapped, pacing. This isn't funny. You can't trust them. Richard's smug face alone is a crime. Adrian chuckled despite himself, pulling her close. You're right, but I'll handle it. She looked up at him, her panic clashing with his calm. How? He knows every trick in the book. Adrian's eyes darkened. Then it's time I start writing my own. That afternoon, Adrian and Richard sat at opposite ends of a massive table, their teams spread between them like armies. Maya perched near Adrian, glaring at Richard every time he spoke. Victoria, seated beside Richard, was all sharp edges and icy smiles. This is a partnership, gentlemen. Let's not make it harder than it needs to be, Maya muttered under her breath. Says the woman who makes knives look dull. Victoria's eyes flicked to her, amused. Something to share, Maya? Yeah. Maya shot back. You're really good at smiling while plotting murder. Even Adrian almost choked on his coffee. The room split between awkward coughs and suppressed laughter. Richard leaned forward, voice dripping condescension. Maybe we should leave the grown-up talk to the professionals, hmm? Maya's nails dug into her palm. Adrian squeezed her hand under the table. Ignore him. But Maya had other plans. Funny, she said sweetly. Last I checked, professionals don't need training wheels. Richard's smirk faltered. Adrian bit the inside of his cheek to keep from grinning. Victoria leaned back, assessing Maya like a puzzle she couldn't quite solve. Careful, darling. That sharp tongue of yours might cut the wrong person, Maya smiled. Guess I'll just have to aim carefully. The meeting dragged on, filled with jabs disguised as strategy. By the end, Adrian's patience was frayed. As they packed up, Richard leaned close, his whisper meant only for Adrian. You might have gotten the title, Cole, but I got the battlefield I wanted. And you know what happens in war, Adrian's jaw clenched. I do. The one who underestimates his opponent always loses. Their eyes locked. A silent war already underway. That night, Maya sprawled on Adrian's couch, ranting with the fury of 10 armies. They want you to fail. That's their whole strategy. Sabotage, distraction, manipulation. And don't even get me started on Victoria with her designer dagger eyes. Adrian, loosening his tie, chuckled. You done? No. She sat up, pointing at him. You're too calm. This is DEFCON 1, Adrian. Where's your fire? Your rage? Your lawyer Hulk mode? He crossed the room, leaning down until his lips brushed her ear. My fire's right here, but I don't waste it on noise. Her breath hitched. He pulled back, eyes burning into hers. Besides, he added softly, I have you, and you've proven you're louder than both of them combined. Maya blinked, flustered. Did you just call me a weapon? Exactly, he murmured, kissing her. The kiss was fire and defiance, the kind that made Maya forget the world outside existed. She melted against him, her hands threading through his hair. When they finally broke apart, she whispered, We're in this together, right? Always, Adrian promised. Neither of them saw the message lighting up Adrian's phone on the table. From unknown number. She's going to be your downfall. Watch her.